next week. Live in the newsroom, John Humbert, KOMO investigators.
We'll see what happens. Thank you, John. Renton police say the suspect in last night's theater shooting said he came legally armed, fearing a mass shooting because of the movie 13 Hours. The rest of the title is The Secret Soldiers of Benghazi. It's an action movie of the terrorist raid on the U.S. Embassy. The suspect has a permit and told police he took his handgun because of the content of that film.
He told some people he had taken the gun out because he was concerned about the possibility of mass shootings there.
The suspect told police the weapon accidentally went off, hitting a woman sitting in front of him. He later had his father called 911 and turned himself in.
The victim in the shootings continues to recover as family and friends gather with her at the hospital. KOMO's Gabe Cohen has the latest on her condition from Harborview Medical Center.
On this Beacon Hill street, some know Michelle Malari as the neighbor who always smiles and waves.
Nice. Yeah, it's nice.
Friends tell me she works for a healthcare company and loves the patients she helps every day. She's also part of a tight-knit family.
As a family, I said, I don't know what happened.
This man says he's Michelle's uncle, and he's in a much better place now than he was Thursday night.
I feel relief because they said it's in stable condition now, so that's good news.
He was one of many who came to Harborview after he heard his niece had been shot. She's still there, being treated and improving. Meanwhile, her family remains hopeful she'll pull through.
She's a good person, yeah. There's not such a bad that I could tell about her, you know.
People don't go into movie theaters expecting, there to be a shooter.
The man who rushed to help a woman shot in the middle of a movie theater is telling Q13 about the terrifying moments. That veteran heard the gunshot and did not waste any time.
And the man who police say accidentally fired his gun inside the Regal Cinemas at the Landing in Renton is in custody at this hour. Steve Kiggins is live with what he's uncovered about the suspect and the victim. Steve?
Yeah, that's right, John. Police have so far not released the suspect's name, but they do tell us he has been booked into jail for felony assault. Now, police also tell us he does have an up-to-date, current concealed weapons permit. And like you just said, I did speak with a guy who was inside that theater when the shots went off. Listen to what he tells me as he ran to rush the woman who had just been shot.
That's when we heard the loud pop and everything kind of froze.
Nathaniel Hansen said he knew that gunfire wasn't from the movie 13 Hours. He says he watched the gunman flee from the theater.
He obviously had his firearm visual to me.
You could see it?
Yes. So it was in his hand as he was leaving.
After the gunman left, Hansen says his military medical training kicked in, and he rushed to help Michelle Malari by compressing her wound. Police shared these pictures showing Malari's chair. The bullet went right through it and into Malari's right shoulder. Hansen said she was in a lot of pain.
She was crying a little bit and saying, it hurts. My shoulder hurts. She said she had no idea who the shooter was.
Witnesses told police the suspect appeared to be intoxicated when he went into the Landing Theater in Renton last night, then into a restaurant nearby where he also dropped his gun.
He picked the gun up, put it back into his jacket or his pants.
Renton police say they arrested the man after his father called police saying his son was distraught and called the shooting an accident. Police arrested him at his Newcastle home. Other customers inside the theater watching different movies had no idea what happened until they got outside.
They should at least tell people what's going on. I don't know.
Hansen said signs on the front door of the theater remind customers the building is a gun-free zone. He worries theaters will have to resort to metal detectors to make sure all guns stay out.
It's almost getting to that point. Yeah, I don't know. Ever since the whole Colorado shooting, I've always had a plan when I go into a movie theater.
Now, we've been asking Regal Theaters for a comment all day. So far, we haven't heard back. Harborview confirms the victim in this case is Michelle Malari of South Seattle. She's listed in serious condition. She's still in intensive care. We're live at Harborview. Steve Kiggins, Q13 News.